On today's show, we are pretty sure there's a conspiracy to stop us from broadcasting.
And we get sidetracked on food. Scott and his donuts.
Steven is eating healthy, but forgot his eyes are in the front of his head. And finally, we get back on track and talk about the TV series m.a.s.h.
And the loss of David Ogden Stiers. Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. So
things happened?
Things have happened. Things have happened to us. And things have happened to us. And you know where I live?
Yes, you live on Earth.
On Earth. Very close to Area 51.
Isn't that cool? Do you ever get to go over there?
Yeah, I've driven out there.
Okay.
I haven't driven out there in a long time. It's a long drive.
Yes, on purpose.
Yes, on purpose. And the sensors are being moved back farther and farther when they know you're there. So before you used to be able to get within half a mile of the fence before they knew you were there.
Right.
Now it's like 5 miles.
Yes.
Of the fence, and you can find the sensors. They're just laying in the ground, and you come across them and you kick them because the wind unearths them.
Yes.
You find them, and you're like, and it says property of the U.S. government right on them.
Isn't that cool?
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's getting bad. I haven't gone back there for a while, so it's been a few years.
You know, what was it? Which was the Thor movie that's where he ends up?
I don't know.
It was like his first movie, but I don't think it was called Thor.
Thor? Yeah, I don't know who Thor is.
The Avengers movies or the Marvel?
God of Thunder?
Yeah.
With the hammer?
Yeah.
I have no idea who he is.
I'm going to come over to your house and smack you on the butt.
You guys can make comments down there and go, why does Steve not know who Thor is? What, are you crazy?
Yeah, it's only one of the top grossing films of all time. Yeah.
His brother Loki? Never heard of him.
No.
Asgard? Don't know what you're talking about.
What's an Asgard?
I don't know.
Is
something
that like
protects your ass?
Yeah.
Asgard?
I was going to say. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to Area 51. What is going on?
Well, because I believe in all the conspiracy theories. There's your mug. I love that mug. See, there's another one. Someone took your mug.
Yes. It's a good conspiracy. You believe in conspiracy theories?
Well, I believe they're doing one to us.
Okay.
So, think about it. Our show 71 was blocked by the International Olympic Committee because we used the video that we borrowed from somebody else that they probably didn't have the rights to use, so therefore we didn't have the rights to use it.
Correct.
So they blocked our whole video.
Yes.
We had to upload it as show 71B.
Correct.
Okay, so we figured that out.
Yes.
Then we talk about the Olympic Committee blocking our show on show 73.
Right.
And guess what happened to show 73?
It got screwed up.
Right. YouTube had a huge glitch, which actually drove me crazy. It started somewhere on Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday morning, as far as I could figure out. But any shows that you released, even if you previously uploaded them or uploaded them between Wednesday and Friday, when I finally found the article and the huge thread of all the problems, the video would stop, but the audio would continue.
Yes.
So everybody's like, oh, no, you're back to your old computer. And I'm like, no, we didn't do anything. So I play it on my computer. It was fine. I'm like, oh, God, what did I screw up? So I took the video down. I re-edited it. I pushed it back up. Same problem. Took it down again, re-uploaded. Now everybody's getting notices that the video's popping up and down. I'm like, oh, my God, now what do I do? How do I tell everybody that this isn't working? So finally I just left it, and I said, okay, I don't know how to do this anymore. I stopped editing videos, trying to figure this problem out. So I lost 3 days of editing. I think they did it on purpose. I think they did it just to silence us because we talked about the International Olympic Committee in show 71 is where they screwed up. And we talked about it in show 73, and that's the only other video I got screwed up.
Do I have to go and get one of those scanning devices for bugs in my office?
I don't know. I don't think you need to. I think they already bugged us. You know, they just turned the microphone on your phone.
Oh,
they just turn that on and go, yep, you're bugged.
Okay.
So, hey guys, how you doing? Is this the government? Hi.
It might not necessarily be the government.
Hello, Area 51. It could be the aliens over there too. We talked about
aliens,
that.
That's right.
And the alien probe. So I think that's so for everybody, what happened is YouTube had a system wide, and all my other friends were like, oh yeah, that's because they're going to do an upgrade. That usually happens when YouTube does an upgrade. I'm like, oh great. But in the meantime, I lost 3 days of editing.
Yes.
And 3 days of my life.
It would be nice if they would warn you in advance that they're going to be doing this, so that you're like, okay, this is a problem. We're going to hold off for 3 days.
You got to remember, I worked in Silicon Valley. Well, I couldn't hold off. I had a bunch of stuff coming up, and I wanted to get the video out for Unwritten and everything. So I'm editing and I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm like, what are you guys doing to me? So yeah.
See, now the cool thing is you did get some sleep. I heard from Peggy that you were averaging 2.5 hours a night. That's impressive.
I think I got that much. Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I did
Speaking
do something. I did do something fun.
You did?
Yeah, I did. So the guy from Tanked.
Okay.
This guy here, Brett.
Yes. Right.
He has something here that you'll love in Las Vegas. He has donut shop.
Ooh.
Yeah, Donut Mania.
Is it good?
So I don't know. It's awesome. It's got all the different toppings on it that you could have.
Right.
I mean, basically, I think he makes cake donuts and raised donuts, but then it's all the toppings.
Right.
You know, the sprinkles and the marshmallows and he's got a sundae one and all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. Granted,
the toppings are important, and they have to be done right also, but as everybody knows,
it's got to be a good donut.
It's got to be a good donut.
Yeah.
You know?
So
I've been to places that you would never expect to have a good donut. I've been to places where everybody thinks everything's great, and it's like, what?
Okay, so where did you go that you wouldn't expect to have a good donut that had a good donut?
Okay. Remember, didn't I give you a list in the first place? But yes.
Not donuts.
We have a company, I don't know how big they are. I know they're huge in Wisconsin. I believe they're regional, called Quick Trip. Quick Trip is
a gas station.
It's a gas station, yes.
Okay, so I just said gas station. And like usual, you're not listening to me and I'm not listening to you. So a gas station has the best donuts.
I didn't say they were the best donuts. I said they were good donuts.
Oh.
It's not just good donuts that they have. They all a lot of these places have food. You know, a lot of places have like burritos and hot dogs.
Have food.
This place has got burgers and all sorts of interesting things.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Good. Yeah, we did. They're amazingly
good. About the donuts in particular. You just talked about a Quick Trip had
correct
good food for being a gas station.
Correct. And also Piggly Wiggly has one of the better donuts in the area. And most of the time, grocery store donuts are just adequate.
Okay.
But
so Piggly Wiggly, do they make them in each store, or do they make them in a central location and ship them in?
Ours are local, so they cook them in their own stores. So Lake Geneva, Delavan.
So are they just as good at all the stores, or is there one store that's better than?
Now, here's what's really interesting. They actually have a competition between Lake Geneva and Delavan. Yes.
To sell more, or how did that work?
Apparently, this is the way it works. Lake Geneva has a slightly larger variety of donuts, and the donuts themselves are slightly larger.
Ooh.
Okay. However, their aesthetic appeal is not as good as Delavan. Delavan donuts all look much. Have you ever seen the show Superior Donuts on TV?
Yeah, that's the one with Judd Hirsch.
Correct.
Yeah.
You notice that the donuts always look perfect in the background on the shelves. Always look perfect. I'm assuming they're not real, or they could be, but I'm assuming they're not. But here's the thing. This is the Delavan store. The donuts almost always look perfect. Not always. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The imperfections are minor, whereas sometimes, in my opinion, Lake Geneva, the donuts look overproof, but they are good.
So you judge. You go there and judge them? How's the competition work? Do the customers judge?
It's a competition between the two bakers.
Right.
And the staff.
Well, who wins? How do you decide who wins?
They just brag to each other about how But I've heard about it because they know that I'm into donuts.
Yes,
kind of cool.
but you're not into donuts right now because you're on a 2.5-month diet.
Doesn't mean I'm not eating donuts. I'm just not eating anywhere near what I normally ate.
Okay.
I think I had 2 all last week.
Are you?
I used to have 2 a day.
Okay. The reason you have a problem, Scott, I'm going to have an intervention right now. You drink 4 liters of diet soda and you have 2 donuts a day.
Remember I told you I cut down on the soda?
I understand you cut down now, but that doesn't mean you're not going to go back to it.
Well, we'll see what happens, because I'll tell you something.
You feel better now?
I'm starting to.
Good.
Here's the thing. Because of the amount of sugar that I've been eating with the meds that I'm on, to flush it, it makes you thirsty. So I've been drinking the soda pop because that's what I like, because in the wintertime, I have trouble drinking water.
Which doesn't flush it, just adds more sugar to your system.
No, it's diet soda, so there's no...
Okay. Yeah, okay. And there's sugar in everything, including orange juice. Well, there's alcohol in orange juice. There's sugar.
Yeah.
There's sugar in everything.
Pretty much. So what ended up happening is when I put my foot down and I stopped eating anything after dinner, like literally nothing after dinner.
Good.
Because of that, I noticed I stopped getting thirsty at night.
Good. So now you're smiling.
Instead of getting up 3 or 4 times throughout the night to, flush the sugar out by peeing, I get up once a night.
Oh, that's good.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's better. See, you should be healthy. I'm going to turn you into a whole food plant-based person yet. I'm going to.
Just to let you know, I am made out of meat.
Yes, you're made out of meat. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't eat meat. No, okay.
I'm looking forward to bacon.
I have a surprise for you.
Surprise!
I found a, and I don't have all the details yet. I found out that there is a butcher shop in Minnesota.
Okay.
All
6
kinds
ounce cola steak.
Beautiful. All plant-based. And I can order it and get some to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I had stuffed green peppers for dinner tonight.
There you go. Just take out the meat, use the green peppers, use the rice, and you can use potatoes as the meat and walnuts. And or you could do walnuts and what else we use? I forget. As the meat. Oh, cauliflower.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that.
Cauliflower and walnuts, yeah.
I saw a couple of vegetarian dishes that were
good.
Sort of similar.
They're good. It's good food. There's a whole argument out there as to if it's so good, why do you got to make it look like meat? Why not just make it what it is? And you know what? I agree. Why not just make it what it is? It's not a hamburger. It's an awesome tasting mushroom burger, but it's awesome and it's a good burger. But it's not a hamburger. So stop calling it a hamburger or call it that. So everybody's like, oh, okay. You don't have to argue the semantics with me.
Why not? It's more fun.
The reason that we have to do that to get you,
because our eyeballs in the front of our head and we're carnivores. Yes, I understand.
Yeah. Okay. No,
it's true. It's the way it is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not. There's so much.
Carnivores are in the front of their head. Food is on the sides of their head.
Oh, okay. So they can see the carnivores coming.
Correct.
Yes. It doesn't matter. There's so much processed food out there as we have to eat less processed food.
I won't disagree with that.
And that's the frustrating part.
Yes, because that's the better tasting stuff.
So you might get to be from being where you're at in Delavan, you might be able to get some less processed food because you can go right to the farms and stuff like that.
I can.
Whereas I can't. I'm in the middle of the desert.
Yes.
There's no fresh food here. It's all shipped in.
No, but there's a whole ton of jerky.
Yeah, tofu jerky. It's really good.
I'm just going to say everything dries out in the sun there, so it's all jerky, including the people.
Tofu jerky is awesome. Even my dog loves it. Nala loves tofu jerky. She really does. But
I believe you.
So we'll get off of this for a little bit, but we're coming back to it. You're going to eat it and enjoy it and be surprised.
Eat it. All of those things. I got Weird Al Yankovic in my head now.
Yeah, but you're going to be surprised. It's good stuff.
Okay.
It is. So you know where we're going next, right? We're going to that snow in the field behind you.
Yes. Yes, isn't that amazing?
I have a beautiful waterfall behind me.
Yes, isn't that a beautiful view? That is actually the view. I'm trying to remember if that's Delvin or Lake Lawn in the distance. I can never. I have two pictures that look very similar.
Well, that's the problem with where you live. It all looks very similar.
So just like the desert. You sit in the desert, no matter which direction you turn, it's all desert.
That's why all of my pictures are of things.
Yes.
Not fields.
Did you say things?
Do you want me to go out and get you I'll get some pictures of the nature around here. I'll get Red Rock because Red Rock's beautiful.
I heard that.
And then I'll take some pictures of just endless desert.
Get some of the scorpions.
I don't know if I like them anymore. Are they still making music?
They might come to Las Vegas. Sure.
A lot of bands are coming through. A lot of bands
a lot of semi-defunct bands are coming through.
I saw the Moby Dicks. I told you about that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool. Steel Panther plays here on a regular basis.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue who that is.
The older band, hair band.
A hair band.
Journey.
We're lacking some of.
Journey plays here. Styx just played here. Chicago just played here.
Asia,
but John Payne just played here. So yeah, eventually they'll all come back through. Metallica is coming here in July, August. And we got so far Zach Brown and the Dead and Company. There you go. That's good. And Alanis Morissette is coming here.
I know who that is.
She's awesome. She's a huge activist now. She's like very, very cool.
It's a lot easier to become an activist when you have money and influence.
Well, we're building our influence, so we're going to be activists.
Yes. We're going to help people eat donuts.
We're going to help people eat healthy. We're going to help people
be positive.
We're going to be positive.
I'm positive they're going to love my donuts.
Well, are you going to open up a donut shop again?
I talk to my dad once,
right,
basically once a week, and I keep telling him it's stupid. I keep dreaming about donuts, and he goes, "Me too." We've been out of the business for decades, and we still dream about making donuts.
That's crazy.
It is.
That is crazy. I'm making some changes.
Yes, because we talk so much, we're probably running out of time. Right?
We are running out of time, but I definitely do want to talk about a loss.
Yes, we try not to be negative.
For Scott and I, this is a loss for us.
Wait, I don't have to smile for this part.
No, you should smile for this part because he was an awesome dude.
He was.
You want to say it, or you want me to say it?
David Ogden Stiers.
David Ogden Stiers dies. He died at 75 on Monday the 5th from m.a.s.h. He was best known for m.a.s.h. But he was so cool. Like when George Burns left the show. Now, all right, who played George Burns?
Not George Burns. Frank.
Oh, Frank Burns. When George Burns. Let me tell you, Gracie. When Frank Burns left, he replaced it. Who was the actor who played Frank Burns?
Oh my God! And I know who his name is too. I used to know them all.
We used to be good at trivia.
Oh, no kidding. Loretta Swit.
Right. We used to know all of them because that was the questions. Larry Linville.
Yes.
Larry Linville. I remembered it before it popped up, but it popped up too. But all of them popped up.
And of course, Alan Alda, Henry Morgan. Who played Colonel Blake at first?
Colonel Blake?
Yes.
That was McLean Stevenson.
Yeah. And of course, Radar O'Reilly, which was from Delavan. Gary Berghoff was
Gary Berghoff. But David Ogden Stiers is from Peoria, Illinois.
Yes. Midwest people, it's because we have
a good accent?
Yes. It's very prevalent. That's why our newscasters, some of your best newscasters are from the Midwest, because no matter where they go, people can understand us. We enunciate well. We don't have the drawl that even though it sounds wonderful, can be hard to understand, especially when you're excited. Midwest accent is, yeah.
I'm so excited. But no, he was really cool. And one of the things on the show that he actually brought as his character was his love of classical music.
Yes.
Right. So that's actually his love. David loved classical music. He loved classical music so much that he retired to Oregon. And so it's Oregon, right? I'm saying Oregon. Oh boy. Here we go. Correct me on how to say it.
It depends on what part of the state you live in.
He was actually the resident conductor for the Newport Symphony.
How cool is that?
So how is that to be a resident conductor for a symphony?
And not only that, he was a people guy and a family guy. He did a lot of voiceovers for a lot of Disney films.
Yeah, really good guy. So unfortunately, we're going to miss him.
Yes.
Because that's part of Scott and I made a lot of. Well, we got prizes. I don't know if was it money or prizes in the trivia contest.
Well,
I think it was more prizes than anything.
It was prizes because otherwise it's gambling.
Yeah.
It's okay where you are, but I got to be careful.
But this was a while ago too. I think it was mostly.
That's right. Past the statute of limitations.
Stuff like that. Okay. Yeah.
I used to run m.a.s.h trivia nights when I was DJing in the club.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Nobody can stump me. If they stump me, they got a free drink.
Well, see, there you go.
Yeah. We never gave any drinks away, and there were 6 questions a night. And
really?
Yes.
That's impressive. I mean, I knew we were good. I knew we were good once we knew there were words to the theme song.
Yes.
It was like, no, there weren't. Yes, there were.
Well, the funniest part is 2 major characters. A lot of people, I don't know why we're going off of this. 2 major characters had other parts in the show before they became the major characters they became. You remember who those 2 were?
Klinger.
No. Klinger was there right at the beginning.
Who?
The first one was Father Mulcahy.
Okay.
In one of the first or second episode, he was a wounded private. And the second was Colonel Potter. He was a wacko general when Henry Blank was the commander. And they liked him so much, they brought him in as Colonel Potter later.
So maybe Klinger was only supposed to be a temporary character.
Yes.
And everybody liked him so much.
Loved him.
That they just kept him.
Yes.
I think that's what it was. Well, that's cool. So that's our m.a.s.h trivia. If anybody else has anything they want to say about m.a.s.h, you can comment on the bottom down there. Make sure you put those comments down there and go, oh, let's have a m.a.s.h show. Let's talk about this. Let's see if everybody's into that or not.
Now, this is something that else did kind of surprise me. You remember how long ago m.a.s.h was, right?
No. How long ago was it?
It was from the 70s.
Okay. So how long ago was that?
I'm not going to do math. It's terrible. Okay. It's 40-some-odd years.
Was it? Okay. Go ahead. Keep going. So there's a point to this.
There was until you interrupted me and I forgot where I was going.
m.a.s.h was 40-some-odd years ago, which is surprising.
Oh, that's what it is.
They're still rerunning.
They are. Unbelievable. There's like 6 straight hours of m.a.s.h at night on one of my cable channels.
TV Land.
5 days a week. Yeah.
TV Land has it. Yeah. TV Land showing it like crazy. 1983
was the final episode?
February 28th, 1983. So we just passed that anniversary.
Yep.
But
35 years?
Yeah.
35 years?
Again.
35 years.
So there you go. We're not that old, but apparently we are. So with that, I want to thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision.
And after listening to our m.a.s.h rave, how can it be anything but a bad life decision? Please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Scott Thomas, What Happened to Las Vegas Today. Tell your friends. We're trying to get their subscriptions going. We really want to build that up. We'd like to get to at least to get our 100 going. Then we'd like to get it to 1,000 really quick after that.
Yes.
It's
one guy, the entertainer, hit 1,000 or hit 100. Yay!
Yay! So yeah, you gotta let me know when you've got your private URL, your personal URL.
Yeah, it is. It's Fun Guy the Entertainer.
All right, very cool. It didn't let you choose anything, right?
No, it just automatically gave it to you.
That's all you get.
I'm glad you warned me because I changed it, which worked great.
Yeah, so there you go. So with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Have a good one.
but you still amaze me.